Hey everybody, it's Victor. It's time to run here, the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Tuesday, Mosh Pit. We did not have another run crossing 3,000 likes yet, but we're still waiting, of course. Thank you all very much. Obviously, the weekend lull kicking full gear ahead and should be catching up by tomorrow, I'm hoping. So again, thank you all for all the support. And also those of you who are making that extra effort, like I talked about at the end of yesterday's episode, I really do appreciate that. It makes a huge difference. So thank you to those of you who are going through the 0.75 speed challenge once again. Here's your artwork of the day submitted here by King Arthur Digital on this Invictus subreddit. I love this one. It's in the Agramonopolis style, but also very unique to King Arthur Digital. And the title of the thread was showing my appreciation. This is the title. It's a paragraph, but it's also the title. Showing my appreciation for Sinvicta with a quick drawing. Thank you for helping me in my fight against depression. Both my struggles and my love of your videos have lasted over 6 years, but I hope only the videos remain. Well, good luck to you, King Arthur Digital, and yeah, I love the artwork. I love the sort of emulation of Alex's style, but also putting your little flair onto that with the old school, like, you know, the old school sort of pixel art feel to it. And yeah, thank you for being around for so long, and keep fighting. Mike 96 Kilo Sierra 62 X-Ray. We've got I have a cult, and we also have the well, I mean, we've got Unicorn Stump, which can be good. We were about to get clipped right there. That's the reason why I ended up popping it. The Unicorn Stump does not deal any damage, any contact damage, but it does give you total immunity for a brief period of time. It's a good item to have to start with. We literally cannot use this the Reverse Lovers card. However, I will use the Temperance Machine in here. And since we have no idea how much HP we have or don't, I'm just simply going to tap it as many times as I can. Should get 5. Nope, only 4 that time. But the Lover's card could prove to be interesting later on. Now, something about Eye of Occult, and I want to address this because a member of the Mosh Pit asked me, why do I keep picking it up? It seems like I don't like the item. I don't. I do not like Eye of Occult that much. However, I will still keep picking it up every now and then, mainly because it does contribute, and this is the main reason, is because it contributes to the Leviathan transformation. I don't like the automatic firing that it does for Brimstone. I dislike the way that the item moves the tiers and they just kind of stop. They just kind of stop, like you have to actually guide them all the way with a follow-through almost, a command to their targets, and I'm not a fan of that. Wow, okay, dude. If we can get, man, we might be only 2 room clears away from actually getting more options. We might be able to do this before the first boss room. That would be huge. So, gonna keep utilizing this. We're not on half heart. We're not on lethal HP yet because there'd be a little puddle going out of the room or going into a new room. So, oh wow, we get a nickel from there. And this Temperance Machine has been absolutely amazing, giving us not only enough to get more options, but also the Soul Heart to protect us. Wow. That is massive right there. That's a big time play, son. But going back, do we have red hearts? We do not have red hearts. Okay. Well, actually, we don't know if we have red hearts or not. We could have started off with 1 red heart and 1 soul heart and then taken that damage. So yeah. And I'm not willing to tap the Temperance Machine here. Without any type of immunity. We have no bombs, unfortunately. Like, we could go tap it once here just with that red heart, but it's not worth it in my opinion. So Eye of Occult is there we go. We got our 5 tapper. Eye of the Occult is just not an item that I like, outside of the fact that yes, it does give you damage upgrade, but it's a contributing factor of Leviathan, and Leviathan is extremely useful. It gives you HP, it gives you flying, of course. So under certain conditions, I don't mind having Eye of the Occult. Just don't take it with Brimstone, basically. Unless it's like you're in a dire situation. I am gonna keep on playing this Temperance Machine as long as it keeps paying. I'm gonna keep playing. Look at that, we get another nickel. What an absolute Chad Temperance Machine this was. Wow. And it's still going. That's an amazing, amazing Temperance Machine there. I do want to bomb. I know where the secret room is, so what is this? Hayman card's not really what I want. I'm gonna buy the sack first. Well, I was kind of hoping that we were gonna get a Kind of hoping that we were going to get a bomb and a key out of there, but we are going to get a lot more money. Good lord. Yeah, this is where I knew the secret room was. I knew the room was secret. I knew the secret room was there, not because of this room, but because of this room right here. This is a very clear indication with this very clear wall. When I say clear, I mean there's no obstacles or anything in front of it. And it's the only logical place that the secret room could have been, so. I'm going to buy this bomb, and then we don't have anything else. Like, man. I really want to use this Lover's card, but the Sun card is also super tempting. Super Secret Room's got to be here. It's literally the only spot. You can see these rocks making an arrow pointing towards this this wall here. I doubt we're going to get enough, but we can try. Oh, wow, we did. Beelzebub and Varicose Veins. I mean, yeah. By Beelzebub, I mean we get Navi. She contributes to Beelzebub. So we have two methods now of being able to possibly get flying early on, and that's huge. A little bit of a longer floor, but definitely worth the time investment here, especially with the back and forth with that Temperance Machine. That was absolutely massive. We're going to get one more play on the Temperance Machine as well. One of the few times where I actually wouldn't mind getting a Horseman to start off with. Obviously, with the Unicorn Stump and an Orbital, that's a game winner right there. You don't need any more than that, as far as to get you through most of the game, up to the late game, I would say. Because if you have an Orbital, then you can just simply walk into a room, just destroy them until the duration is up. Maybe if you're lucky, you can get 9-volt. Maybe if you're lucky, you can get car battery, and they go very well together. I'm gonna go Stem Cells here. We need shot speed because of Eye of the Occult, and now that we know that we have a red heart, we can go actually test this to see how many red hearts we have, and this could make our decision to use that Reverse Lovers card. So we have 1, 2. And then I'm gonna take a third hit here. I'm not gonna take another hit because we could be hurting our soul hearts right now. So we're gonna pick this one up, and then if we can pick this one up, that means we have 2 red heart containers. Don't. Okay, so I was correct in saying that we started off with 1 soul heart and 1 red heart container. Actually, no, I take that back. We didn't start with any red heart containers. So yeah. So right now we have, I think, 1.5 soul hearts of HP, which is plenty for where we're at right now. Back to 20 cents. And you bet your bottom dollar I'm gonna keep playing this Temperance Machine. I mean, it's paying really well. So the only thing now is, do we use the reverse Lovers card? We know that we have 1 and only 1 red heart. I believe the Reverse Lover card only uses 1 red heart container to create our extra item. I think it's just 1. It's not 2. 1 heart container, 2 soul hearts into a broken heart. Yeah. So this will give us a secret room item, and this could be also pretty pog here. All right, fine. I don't think Chaos is a good pickup here necessarily, but I'm going to take it. We did get another 2 mini charges, so I'm gonna keep doing this, man. Money, especially now with Chaos, is gonna be even more important because this gives us a bunch of reroll options in the store. And with us having more options from this store here, we're gonna get 2 items to choose from each boss, and from here on out. So that combined with Chaos gives me a little bit of it gives me a little bit more confidence than normal to take Chaos early on, but just know that this is going to screw up our Devil Deal to where the point when we don't have a Devil Deal anymore. However, it was absolutely worth it. We're leaving this floor super rich and very poised to have a very good run here. So very satisfying first floor, I got to say. I'm getting some extra money here. Dude, we're on fire. There we go. So I'm going to use the Sun card real quick just to nuke this floor, at least this room anyway. And then we'll keep on pressing on. But we go on to the last piece question of the episode from the super popular, very, very high view and very high interaction, the new strongest start of the year so far episode. That one was very, very popular. It crushed it. So thank you all very much for blowing that video up. God, we got a dime. And we get the mark. So 2 or 3 for Leviathan. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. If we get a bomb, we can go into the secret room as well, obviously. This one coming in from Herple Derple Doodle Doo, who's... that's their name. Question of the episode, what is your second favorite music genre besides metal and its adjacent subcategories? So I just call metal metal. I don't care... To clarify really quickly, I don't care about subcategories. I just say metal is metal. You know, you can have your death metal, your black metal, your pig vocal metal, your Hungarian farmer barn metal, whatever you want to call it. It's all metal to me. So that might be a overly simplistic way of looking at music, but that's just how I roll. If I hear metal, I'm going to call it metal. So with that being said, my second favorite genre of music is rap. I love rap. Pretty much any genre of rap except mumble rap. Big fan of old school gangster rap. Big fan of new rap. Not a huge fan of like the... I wouldn't say that I'm a huge fan of the new style of rap that much. I just like very classic sounding rap, like West Coast rap. I really like New York rap. Obviously my favorite type of rap is you know, Southern rap, like H-Town rappers and stuff. Not a big fan of Chopped and Screwed, but it's all rap to me. And then my third favorite genre, just to extend on that topic, is I love drum and bass. So it goes metal, rap, and then drum and bass. D&B. Absolutely love D&B. Can't get enough of it, man. It's if there's a good D&B band to kind of get to if you've never heard drum and bass before and you want to hear it done properly, in my opinion, the best place to start is Pendulum. Pendulum is by far one of my favorite bands of all time. I absolutely love how they do everything. Their musical production, the instruments, the vocals. I mean, everything that Pendulum does is just a banger. So check them out if you want to get introduced to drum and bass. There's another group called Feint, F-E-I-N-T. They're very fun to listen to. Ooh, Echo Chamber. Mom's Key. Now, Mom's Key is worth a gamble here. It's a very expensive 2 keys to get, but we have that mega chest, which could go ballistic for us. Remember, we also had the boss trap room, which may or may not have HP in it. I'm hoping it just has a regular old basic HP upgrade. Yeah. We're not going to take Ghost Baby for fear of Conjoin, but I will take Bird's Eye. Mama's Chilio. That's right, I know that meme. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. So Echo Chamber is going to allow us to take the next 3 things that we do. So if we take this pill, it's going to always be this pill for the next 3 uses, regardless if it's a pill or a card or a rune or whatever. Now, unfortunately, we're not going to have the benefit of the Sun card, which would be awesome, but we just don't. We do need to be locked in here, though. Oh, come on, game. All right, that's the 3rd mega chest on this run game. We do not have. We're rich, but we're not key rich. Okay, and even then, 29 cents ain't rich anymore. But maybe in today's economy. Apparently there's still a dip in this room. Gotta be careful with schmoves. I really wish we would have gotten an orbital. Like, Sack Dagger would be perfect for this run. we can get Sack Dagger, whoo boy. We're on point here. I am happy that we got Mom's Key though. Mom's Key is going to be a very, very big boost. This is going to make all chests yield more items, and it's very important. Oh, we've already found the boss. Possibly. You get away from these mushrooms. If we get dinged by one of those Ipecac shots and also hit, we're cooked. How did I know that this was the boss room? Well, because we found the super secret room in a very obvious location that we shouldn't have found this quickly, but got the Eternal Heart, so that's going to save us from instant death if we get in trouble, but we don't want to lose this. We want to get some red hearts. I got stuck on the rock, so I unfortunately had to go. I want Peep to jump over here so we can bomb this tinted rock. There we go. And it didn't give us a soul heart, of course. Now this is Champion Peep, so we don't want to take damage, but at the same time we have that Eternal Heart. Obviously, it's suboptimal, but we take damage, Oh my goodness. We get Holy Light from the boss, and we get absolutely nothing from the Devil Deal. Rusted Key, or the store key, it lets us go in there for free. Is it better than Claudia? I mean, I guess it is. Because Claudia can be killed. Don't get me wrong. We love our Claudia here, but Claudia can be killed, and then once he's gone for the rest of the floor. Whereas store key, we can at least always make sure that we get into a store, even if we don't have any keys to get in there. We're always going to at least be able to enter there, and that could be the difference, a very big difference in a run. Like, we don't have to waste a key here. We can use these keys to maybe fish for another huge mega chest, but man, I mean, we have to take Void. We're not going to get stat ups here, so I am going to take Void. I'm going to void the Unicorn Stump. Immaculate Conception. Infinity Shield. Man, the game really wants us to have angelic items. Spirit Sword. Sorry, Spirit Sword guy. There is a certain appeal. This is the most no-brainer trade of all time right here. That now we can actually pick up and void Guardian Angel, because I don't like Guardian Angel, but I will pick up and void for possibly a well, we need to get a full charge. Possibly a good stat up here. And this trick I actually learned from Zombolis. So I will absolutely take Parasite. We get this full charge here. Void is only a 4-room cooldown. It's not going to give us 4 rooms, is it? Nope. How did I know that was going to happen? I'm not going to go in the curse room. It's just not worth it. And this is not going to open after 2 keys. Yep. It's going to cost us... No. Never mind. It's not going to cost us anything because we're not going to do anything. Anyway, but you can pick up an item, and then if you void it before Isaac takes it off of his head, you can actually still void it, and it won't go to his passive items. But this is we still have a phenomenal start here. This is allowing us to, it's a good floor to build. It's a great foundation to build a solid run on. Parasite also helps us out with our shot efficiency a bit. We can hit multiple targets. We still have the Unicorn Stump voided, obviously, and that's never going to change. Right now, honestly, I'm just looking for a tarot card or a rune that we can get some use out of for Echo Chamber. Echo Chamber's done literally nothing on this run, so bombs and keys have also, or really bombs have been kind of an issue here, but you're seeing the value of me taking the store key now. That frees up one key a floor to possibly get you know, a golden chest or something like that, where we can then thrive because we have Mom's Bomb's key. It would have been nice to open that mega chest, but the game giving us 3 mega chests in a row is kind of ridiculous. Now, it's inefficient for us to use Void just to use it for the invincibility factor of Unicorn Stump, so we're still going to have to dodge, but in a bind, if it's absolutely imminent death coming towards us, I will use Void to get us out of that. It's either die or, you know, or it's a void roll. That damage there from Holy Light, even despite us not having good tears rate or damage at this point. Yeah, those are both terrible. Absolutely useless. We cannot void either one of these. We can get a little bit of money, but that's 2 active items. That's chaos basically screwing us. We'll take Lump of Coal. It's going to go great with Ivy Colt. All right. There's our store. You're seeing what I'm talking about when I'm lamenting about the follow through that we have to do. Now, Luckfoot's great with us having Echo Chamber. Okay, so the next 3 things that we take or do with our consumables are going to give us the relax effect. But Luckfoot makes all pills neutral or positive now, so that's a big get for us. Unlike yesterday when we were in this room, we don't have random spiders crawling about, so we don't have to worry about getting randomly hit like we did randomly. More keys and still no bombs, by the way. Just keep pointing that out, game. I mean, we don't have Glyph of Balance, so I don't know where these keys are coming from. Avi's showing us that there is a secret room there, which I already knew about, but unfortunately, we just got a bomb. You're funny, game. Golden bomb. So really what we're looking for now is just a reroll machine anywhere, whether it be in the shop or anywhere. This is going to give us a boss item and also 2 soul hearts, which I'm going to take. We get Divine Intervention. I like Divine Intervention, but not here. We're desperate for stats right now. We got a Tears up and also a shot speed up. I'm totally cool with that. Not totally cool with this room. Absolutely hate this room. This is one of those rooms that you can't panic in. You got to know basically how to approach it. Otherwise, you're going to get tuned up. Tuned up like a out-of-tune car. This could be huge. Get a range up. Okay. Tested. 40-hour energy. I'm stuck. Shot speed up. And health up. Okay, so that's... The health up is actually huge, because that's going to allow us the next 3 times we do anything, pill, rune card, whatever, we are going to get Red Heart upgrades. So that's actually massive. I was hoping for a Tears up, but I'll take a health up. So now we go basically to the subject of Sacrum shuffles and chaos. I do not think it's worth your time, nor effort, nor HP to do a Sacrum Shuffle if you've taken Chaos. The appeal of doing the full shuffle is going to be because you want Angel Deal items. And because of Chaos, we can no longer guarantee that we're going to get a chance at an Angel Deal item. It's just going to be an item, which could be worth it. You still could at least void and get some, get some value there. But in my opinion, I don't think that Chaos is worth it. Just because if you're only going for angel items, let's put it this way, if you're doing any targeted farming for any type of item, like a boss item or devil deal item or angel deal item, then you want to stay far, far away from chaos. Glad we didn't take that bone heart. I pretty much am not going to take this bone heart until we can find a red heart somewhere. Now, another thing that's kind of bumming me out right now is that Void is actively getting hurt by chaos. We should have had some passive items that we could have gone through. Shot speed up is going to give us another health up. It's so nice. And also 48-hour energy, so it guarantees us that we're going to have Void. Should do this for money. Back to 31 cents. I love it. And we can use Void for the Unicorn Stump if we get in trouble because we have all that extra energy. There's a tinted rock over there that we can't get to. That's fun. Look at that. Parasite actually hitting that leaper from beyond the rocks. Gigante bean. No, thank you. I do like Gigante bean though. I know. The Spanish mosh pit has called me out for not pronouncing it properly. It's like Gigante bean or something like that. Like there's no G in there. But come on. It's Gigante bean. No, it is all of you who are mispronouncing it wrong. I'm going to take hypercoagulation, but void it. They just saw me do it right there. That's the little trick that Zombolas taught me. As long as you void before Isaac puts the item down, it will actually void it instead of giving it to you. So it's an excellent way to also get stats from items that, like, you know, you wouldn't buy unless you can get rid of it. You know, Apple Sodom could be okay. Like, it could possibly help us out with spider production. But the problem is that our base damage is not high. And it's not really justifiable to get rid of store key yet. And also, if we take Apple Sodom, we're gonna have to put it down every time we want to recover our red heart HP, and I don't feel like doing that. Okay, so our grand plan was to get a bunch of money so we could re-roll stuff. That's the whole reason why I took Chaos, and the game has yet to give us a single re-roll, including our shops, by the way. So, game knowing exactly what it's doing there. Now, if you really wanted to micromanage, you could micro Apple Sodom and just put it down, or just pick it up. Grab all these red hearts you don't need and then put it back down. That's a little excessive in my opinion, but if you want to do that, go for it. That's pretty min-maxy though. I would have never thought the super secret room was here. Thank you, Navi. Thanks for nothing. I would say I'm loving our shot speed. It definitely cuts down on the micromanaging that we need to do with Eye of the Occult. Oh my god. Another... Yeah, well, I'm gonna void battery pack. Well, before we do that, let's see what's in here. Get Guppy's tail, mom's key, which is amazing. Then I'm gonna void battery pack. We got another Tears upgrade, so we're getting lucky with void here. And then I'm going to go back and get that bone heart because undoubtedly someone has been yelling at me. Don't forget the bone heart. Oh my god, he's going to forget the bone heart. He forgot the bone heart. I know. Don't worry. I see it. I got you. Who wants to bet we somehow stupidly lose it before actually getting a red heart? Takers? Anyone? Anyone? No? Okay. I'm bummed that we don't even get a tarot card in here. Like, there's nothing in there. These shops have been quite the disappointment with Chaos. But we press on. It's a long run, man. We're 30 minutes, 32 seconds in this video. We're just now getting to depths, too. That's... You would think that we had a crawl run. We really don't. It's just... We're doing a lot of back and forth in right now. The Guppy's tail is going to give us... Basically give us keys. I don't want to go in the curse room yet. Not give us keys. It's going to give us chests every time that we clear a room, pretty much. And under normal circumstances, it would be bad because it does consume a lot of your key spawns for chests. And that's not good. But because we have Mom's key, we are more likely to have a net gain with every single chest that we open, including golden chests. We're more likely than not to at least get back one, if not more, keys per chest at a time. Which makes it very worth it. No greed fight, and again, there's no tarot cards at all. This is unbelievable. Get perks. Perks is actually great, but come on, man. It's been nothing but active items in our item rooms, and shops too. Pretty much. So now I'm going to go into the curse room because we have a half soul heart. I didn't want to waste a half soul heart, but that just kind of happened. And it didn't cost us anything, so whatever. Yeah, I mean, we can void blank card. There's nothing wrong with it. HP, I guess I'll take it. I would have voided it, but I feel like coming back here. And I mean, HP at this point's like, we're not going to be, it's unfortunate, but we're not going to be blowing this run out of the water with damage. I do like how I can fire the ventricles, or the ventricle veins, or varicose veins, not ventricle veins. I like how I can fire them with Eye of Occult. That is kind of funny. Ouija board is going to give us spectral tears, so I'm down with that. Also gives us a nice tears upgrade. You know, if we can just find a freaking tarot card. We have blank card now, so it doesn't matter what the cooldown would be with blank card if we picked like a, I don't know, like a 2 of diamonds card or something like that. This is worth us fishing for a tarot card here. It's only going to be tied to the cooldown of Void. So the maximum that... no, it's not. Navi would have been going crazy. The maximum cooldown that we could have for any blank card combo is going to be 4, which is amazing. We don't have enough money to just put some back here, I guess. Sure. Got nothing else to spend our money on now, so there's a tinted rock right here. Money. This Boneheart, it would have been an excellent time to have a pill to activate perks and then find a sack room, but not happened. We've been doing full clears on basically every floor, so that's also kind of hurt our runtime. And yes, this would have been a perfect run for us to get boss rush, but that was just not going to happen. We are very slowly lollygagging away this run here. Get a full card. I mean, it's a tarot card, so whatever, but it's actually a little counterproductive to use a teleport card with Echo Chamber. There's your stereotypical clown physics with Parasite, which is always one of the bad things to look out for. Yeah, you know what, whatever. Yeah, that's fine. We're not going to use this. We don't need the store key anymore, and we're not doing a victory lap, but let's see what we got here. I'm hoping that we just get an awesome angel item or something in the shop, or in the devil deal. Or we could just not get a devil deal and screw me, I guess. Here's the XL. So we definitely don't want to use the full card now. And having any kind of mapping would have been nice. Like, seriously, just the sun card. If we had just waited for the sun card. I like Evil Eye, but I like the Tears Up even more. Whoa there, Buckaroo. Now, weirdly enough, you usually find the boss rooms next to where you spawn for some reason on in womb levels. So it may feel like these levels are huge, but if you go the right way, you can actually find the boss rooms pretty fast. And I don't know if this is the right way or not. I hope it is. There's really no reason for us to be on this floor. Of course, this might screw us out of another 2 devil deals, which would be, that'd be peak. Just spawned. And again, yeah, you could argue to pick up every single coin. You never know if you get a judgment or something like that, but it's not going to be... We're at the point now where we don't technically really need anything to win this run. It's just a luxury at this point. We just need stuff to void so we get damage. By the way, shout out to Void for not hitting damage once that I can recall. I'm pretty sure that we have rolled a 0 on damage every single time we've used Void. So, you know, Void, I know you're a big time player, but we need you to step it up, son. And we've gone the wrong way. All right. Right. Should have used that fool card. We've only gotten 1 movement speed up from Void. Most of it's gone to Tears, which is fine. Like I said, we're just looking for luxury stat upgrades at this point. This could be interesting with Echo Chamber here. We get perks. Definitely going to hold on to that. Luck up. Luck up again. Sparrow Pill shot speed up. Okay. So perks is important because if we find a sack room, we're going to be able to have the wafer effect. And for the next 3 times we use consumables, we're also going to have the wafer effect, which is very, very strong. Very strong. And look at all the HP that we've gotten just from those HP up pills. I'm Sinlicta. You usually find the boss room close to where you spawn in the womb. Look at me, finding all the dead ends. A big dummy. And this full clear continues. There's the judgment we were talking about. Might as well bomb him because I'm not going to play him. So we have a 90% chance for the devil deal now, and we've gone the wrong way again. How does he do it? How does he do it? I don't know if we're hitting anything. All right, so there we're down now to just 2 directions here. Maybe this is the right way to go. Right here, down here, right now, here, right there, right there. I need to do a late game boss trap room for steel chest. We don't need anything out of there. Not the curse room. And, yep. My God, it's mapping. I'm going to take the perks pill, and then we're going to do that. Yep. And there's the full clear in all of its glory, everybody. We did it. But we have the world card now combined with blank card void. So we at least will have mapping for the rest of this run. And who knows how long that's going to take. And also, start placing your bets. Will we see a Curse of the Lost in the last two floors? Without cheating, post your predictions in the comment section. Let's see who's actually right or who's wrong. It'd be a fun experiment. Yeah, we round tripped the absolute hell out of this floor. Good lord. Would have been an absolutely amazing floor to get a sack room on. Let's go get a... No, I don't care about the full charge. We're unlikely to get something we're going to avoid in the Devil Deal anyway. If we even get a Devil Deal. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if we failed at 90%. Not trying to be a Debbie Downer, I'm just saying. Yep. Okay, so we got Curse of the Unknown. We didn't get Curse of the Lost. Yet. Shot speed is out of control, dude. After this room, we can use a world card and get rid of bad navigational habits. See that we were going in the absolute worst way we could have gone. If our objective is to clear the floor. There's a great block there by Bird's Eye Chili. We were about to get tuned up by that shot from the Deacon. But it consumed it, which is nice. You definitely don't need Steam Sale, so that's going to be a free stat up, I hope. This room is ridiculous. We actually got a movement speed upgrade and more shot speed. Dude, lots of Deacons on this floor. Need to stop showing up. Definitely worth the bombs. Yep, definitely worth it. Hey. And remember, we actually have to use the world card to get the perks pill. Not, it doesn't count if we use blank card. Because technically we're not consuming the card. So what that means is that we could go into a boss fight like Blue Baby and then use the world card and activate the perks pill that we took thanks to Echo Chamber. So Echo Chamber, honestly, Echo Chamber and Void didn't really get a whole lot of time to shine on this run. Which honestly is just par for the course for Isaac. There's, you know, there's potential to ball out of control on every run. Wow, we are a whole world away. But, you know, even with all the best starts lined up in the world, even with like a great foundation for a run, sometimes it doesn't pan out, and you've got to be ready for runs like that. This could have been a disaster of a run. Really could have. Need heartbreak. Hey, everybody. Void Heartbreak. We get a range and shot speed again. Some of our shots are not registering now that they're going so fast. But you're seeing what I was talking about now. The higher the shot speed, the less follow-through control that I have to do with Eye of Occult. And that's very nice. That's very nice. Any Borat meme lovers out there? No? Borat memes haven't been popular since 2012? No? Okay. Maybe I'm just living in 2012. In a weird way, I kind of wish I was, because I'd be making a lot better and a lot more Pokemon and Bitcoin investments. That would be a golden time to be alive again. Can you believe that 2012 was 13 years ago, dude? That's absurd. So thank you for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, make sure you click the like button and leave a comment down below. Those two simple things are the best way to support your favorite content creators here on YouTube, including myself. And like I said at the end of yesterday's episode, if you want to go the extra mile, you can also watch these videos, maybe not on the first initial release, but definitely if you're the sleep enjoyers out there, you want to put on a playlist, you can put the speed to 0.75, and that is a maximum, most efficient way to support a content creator with the maximum amount of engagement, according to YouTube. So thank you for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. Hope you had a good start to your Tuesday. This run was just, it was supposed to be a lot better, that's for sure. But we made it work. Never really struggled. Had a lot of fun with Void. And, we'll just get him on the next one. So don't forget, tomorrow, the judging of Isaac. Who's it going to be? Which item is going to be feeling my wrath? Find out tomorrow on another episode of The Binding of Isaac Victa, Repentance Plus. See ya. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks to patrons of mine like Paladamores, Dad of Two, and Troy Mason. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find over at patreon.com/Invicta.